T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Command engine start. 2, 1. Ignition. We have liftoff. Shepard has cleared the tower.
And New Shepard has cleared the tower on her way to space with our first human crew. Go, Jeff. Go, Mark. Go, Wally. Go, Oliver. You are going to space. Oh my goodness, listen to the roar of the BE-3 engine. We are just about to pass through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. That is when the stresses on the vehicle are at their maximum.
Max Q.
Max Q is confirmed. Beautiful burn on that BE-3 engine. Liquid hydrogen.
Mach 1.
And liquid oxygen as the propellant. It's a nice, not just clean in terms of beautifully performing, but what comes out of it, it's steam, right? Whew. To see the glow of the engine underneath the rocket, just under our shoulders, and to know that we've got a crew that is going to space, it just feels different, doesn't it, Gary?
It is totally different.
All right, you can follow along, of course, the speedometer in the bottom left, the altimeter in the middle of the screen there. So far appears to be a nominal flight. All right, coming up here on MECO, main engine cutoff. That will be followed shortly by separation. And at that point, after separation, we're gonna let the astronauts unbuckle and take in the freedoms of zero G. There is MECO, main engine cutoff. A beautiful shot down the New Shepard rocket. Look at that view. Unreal. Awaiting separation here. And here we are. You can start to see, stand by. You're going to see the separation of the capsule from the booster itself.
Everybody in?
First step, status check. Astronaut Oliver.
Oh, my word!
Oh, wow.
Let's go more!
Oliver, status check. Oh, sorry. Blue Control, Oliver, status perfect. In seat.
Copy, astronaut Wally.
Wally. Blue Control, Wally is in seat.
Copy, astronaut demo.
Astronaut demo, reply free.
Copy, astronaut Bezo. Copy.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us live for our first.
And you heard it right there, Tom. Astronaut Bezos, astronaut Bezos, astronaut Wally, astronaut Damon, and the returning of the booster, the New Shepard booster returning back to Earth, Tom. You can see the coming back down to Earth in about the next 50 seconds that should be landing, Tom.
And radio, it's just absolutely extraordinary. The flames now hitting on the ground, the booster landing here. I will have to see where it is in the mark. It looks pretty good right now. John, let's let the smoke clear before we go back to Emily Chang to be sure. Yeah, look at that.
Booster
John.
touchdown, Tom.
It's just amazing.
It's phenomenal, isn't it?
It's like parallel parking on Fifth Avenue. Some can do it and some
look, to be
can't.
honest, you and I can't do it. Let's confirm that right here for our audience. Emily Chang, let's bring you back into the conversation. The reusable New Shepard booster is back on Earth. Just walk us through what's taking place right now in the capsule.
The booster is back on Earth, and as it was coming down, we heard that sonic boom that we knew we would hear if everything was going right. It landed safely the way it was supposed to on the launch pad, and it looks like it's ready to go back up there. John, the key is reusability, bringing that cost down, using these rockets over and over again. When that booster landed, we heard cheers from the crowd. You've got a lot of devoted people, employees who have been working here for years, watching this, and now we are watching that crew capsule float on down. Those are the drogue parachutes, the small parachutes that are used especially for vehicles at very, very high velocity. They're designed to slow that capsule down as it speeds back towards Earth, and these are the main parachutes. We're looking for full inflation here of the main parachutes that will slow the capsule down as it approaches Earth, to bring it in for a safe landing. The retro thrust system will kick in, basically pushing out a cloud of air below the capsule, and we expect it to land in a cloud of desert dust. Look at that, it's getting closer and closer to the ground, just 1,600 feet above the ground right now. You can imagine this is the culmination of a live stream for Jeff Bezos, for Wally Funk, as John, you've been talking about, an icon of aviation for Mark Bezos, Jeff Bezos' brother, and for 18-year-old Oliver Damon. There you see the crew capsule descending back to Earth. There are multiple vehicles on the ground in a grid pattern waiting to zoom in as soon as touchdown happens here.
Emily, thank you. That capsule, Tom Keene, 800 feet away.
It's just amazing to see, and of course the debate of land versus sea 40 and 50, 60 years ago, and now routinely done on land. Let us listen in right now.
And it's touchdown. Capsule touchdown. Tom Keene, that looks successful to me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I believe.